it is good. It is called Centrifugal Force, and it's just an original piece by a composer named Sean O'Loughlin. Starts out very dramatic, has some we just enjoy playing, very dramatic sound. Centrifugal Force. There's always a piece that I love them that I know is going to push to get better, do hard things, better. And this was the piece for this time. A lot of they would voice disapproval every once in a while and kind of groan a little bit, but I know it did a good piece. And as we got more comfortable with it, started to be a little bit more catchy. It sticks in your head. It's what's called a march, an American style march. And you'll hear that week. You'll hear the beat, where the beat is supposed to go. But it's called Dem Bases, and it features the interesting thing about this is it features our bass instrument driver, Barry Saxby, Jacob on trombone, and Justin on bass clarinet. And they have a melody throughout. Usually those instruments are kind of the background, the background chords, but they use melody in this one and all the other ones is the background. So that's this song, Dem Bases, and they've really, really worked hard on it, and they've really, really proud of how it sounds. Here we go, Dem Bases, and it's by G.H. Hubbard.
Indi on drums.
And once again, that features our bass instruments, let's give them a hand. They work really hard. All right, before we play our last piece, I just want to thank everybody again for coming out, especially our teachers and faculty members that are here. It really means a lot to have y'all here. We definitely appreciate it. This last piece is one that you've kind of heard before, like a cartoon or a movie or something like that. It's a piece of music that a lot of people, they don't know the name. It's called Infernal Gallows. Okay? They don't know the name, but then like as soon as it kicks in, they're like, oh, this one, and you can kind of come along. So I have a feeling that'll be this one. It's by a composer named John Offenbach. And we really enjoy putting it together. This is usually another thing about every concert is there's usually one or two songs that the students like pour over and after. They just like whenever they're just keeping around on the corner around the band halls, they just keep playing parts of it over and over again. And this is probably going to be one of them that we'll just hear in the stands and stuff like that, and along with them basses. But anyway, catchy song, probably be stuck in your head for the rest of the evening. You're welcome. And thank you again for coming out. After we're done, we're going to pack our thing back to band hall. That's what we do. This is Infernal Gallows by Offenbach.
Great job, great job.
So let's just do